Selling condoms in 2014 was extremely challenging. Then the election happened.
When you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything. Whatever you want. You haven't done it.
Look at Hillary Clinton.
All of a sudden, women were listening.
Donald Trump's comments about grabbing women by the genitals inspired a wealth of placards.
Ears on the pussy hat were just like, woo!
My body, my choice. Love Trump's hate. Love Trump's hate.
To our refusal as women to accept this new age of tyranny.
Let's talk about sex. Hi, my name is Meika Hollender, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Sustain Natural. I actually spent my whole life dreaming of starting a condom company with my dad. Very specific, I know.
Hi, I'm Ariana, and I'm one of Sustain's Vagina Warriors. Hi, would you like a condom? Fair trade?
I would remember sitting on a plane and somebody said, "What do you do for a living?" And I said, "Oh, I have a condom startup." And he said, "Oh my God, real estate." He thought I said, "I sell condos."
Yeah, practice safe sex.
People just couldn't even believe what I was saying. It was like saying condom immediately triggered like something extremely inappropriate. I actually felt like a drug dealer. This is my friend BFB.
Big friendly vagina.
She's gonna ask you a few questions about safe sex, and for every question you get right, you get a free condom. What percentage of single sexually active women use condoms regularly?
Let's say 67%.
85?
I would hope at least like 50.
Only 21% of single sexually active women use condoms regularly. Screw that. Women are buying condoms on the one hand, but certainly not enough of them. And obviously there was this whole stigma and taboo associated with a woman who buys and carries condoms. So we thought of, let's combine both of these ideas. Let's create the first all-natural brand of sexual wellness products focused on empowering women to take control of their sexual health. And from there, we created Sustain.
I love the substance and your approach to sexual and reproductive health, but I also love that you've married it to a business. 20 years ago, you wouldn't have even thought that you could marry that into a worldview and an impact in the world. I'm so excited that we as an organization like Planned Parenthood can be part of a woman-owned, woman-led company.
Here's a little bit about me. A year after spending time developing our product, we got our first piece of press, and I was really excited, and it ran on like a major news site, and I clicked through and I read it really quickly, and then I ran right down to the comments, and the first comment said, "What's on her lower lip? She should be using condoms, not selling them." And you probably can't see because I'm wearing lipstick right now, but I have a big freckle on my lower lip. And I got slut shamed on the internet. That was the moment where I knew that it was really my mission and my passion to fight every single day on behalf of women everywhere so that no one would experience what I experienced. And in my short time of being working in this space for 5 years, we had, at Sustain, aligned with Planned Parenthood from day one. We're not selling lipstick. Like, it's not just building a business, it's building a business in an extremely controversial space and taking positions and taking action around issues that are controversial and taboo. Your body, your choice.
Well, Tommy, our baby's been inside mother now for 9 months.
Sexual and reproductive health is not a gender-specific, identity-specific, orientation-specific conversation. It is an everybody conversation.
Mothers, in bringing babies into the world, need careful attention.
If you cannot decide when and whether to parent, you cannot fulfill your destiny economically, socially, politically.
We're just getting started. About 5 years ago, what I noticed was there was a huge shift in things like food and cleaning products and even skincare But when it came to the products going inside one of the most absorbent parts of our body, our vaginas, women in particular were not thinking about the ingredients in these products. We saw an opportunity to create the first all-natural sexual wellness brand, starting with condoms, eventually evolving into lubricants and tampons. I've been totally blessed with two incredible parents. My dad is the co-founder and was the CEO of Seventh Generation. They encouraged me to be myself. They encouraged me to make mistakes. When it came to talking about sex, it didn't feel like we were scared to tell them what was going on because we genuinely wanted their advice. Who is bigger than me? I like that. I am who I am, and I stand up for myself, and I'm extremely probably an open book. That enables me to do the work that I do. My real belief is that by having open, honest conversations about sex and sexual health, we will create a world in which women are taking control. And whether that means they don't feel or get slut-shamed for carrying condoms, or that women just still have the right to be the masters of their own destiny when it comes to their bodies and their reproductive health. I think for me, I just hope that I leave this world in a place where our rights are not questioned.
That's a wrap. Nice.